Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to In the Streets. I'm here at a standpipe that is older than me, a whole lot older than me. And this standpoint bring back a lot of memories because behind me, if you can take a look, behind me used to be a fantastic, fabulous, well-built house that was owned by the Brices. Now, I'm not saying the Brices were prejudiced or anything, but as poor children, we could not go beyond these gates, right? These gates was like out of bounds. And then right next door to the Brice, I can't forget, this is the Brice right here. And then the Scott, this is the Scott, used to live here. Now, I want you to just take a look at these houses. These houses were where the wealthy people of Enfield lived. Now, I remember as a kid, coming from school, right? We used to, look at that, just take a look at it. Just the way that veranda, zoom in onto that veranda. You see that veranda? You can tell the quality house that was there in the days. Right, Tony? And then, as we move along, Tony, look, this is a Methodist church. This is a Methodist church that I've been to a lot of funerals in this church. This church here was built for about 100 years now. You know, we're going to find out and tell you exactly when this church was built. We're going to tell you exactly if we can find it, right? Now, if you pan the camera, right? Now, you remember who used to live there? I used to live in that yard right there. Rogers. The Rogers. There was a veranda there. There was an upstairs veranda. That yard right there, the Rogers used to live there. Right? I see some writing on the wall right here, Tony. What is this here? Is it a date we're looking at? No, it's not a date. But anyway you take it. It's a pretty old church. This is a pretty old church. It's a Methodist church that the entire community used to come. People is buried here, of course. And we used to use this truck. This truck would take us to race course. Yes. And then it could take us to the river too, right? Strand River. Macole. Not Strand, Mac, right? Macole. I remember when I was a little boy. Never used to hide from school because I never played that. My father wouldn't allow that. But whenever we get some time and we shoot some bird, we'd go through this track and go to Strand and have some fun.
And nurse was right up there and he used to have the dispensary.
There was a dispensary, but you have very, very good memory, Tony.
That house there, right there, used to be a dispensary there.
Right there where the house is, right there. The spot right there. The one on the right? Okay, a dispensary. Okay, great. Great. And see the Ethiopia apple tree there? You see the apple tree right there? That apple tree used to feed us when we were hungry. Those were the days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving right along to know the famous school that after Miss Gurley Brown, after the lady I spoke to earlier, Miss Gurley Brown, after she was finished grooming us, then we were now ready to take up residence at the Enfield Primary School. So we're going to show it to you later. Come, Tony.